Welcome to This Week in East Brunswick. Today we visit the East Brunswick Elks Lodge on the lake for a night of blues that honored public employees and gave back to police officers, firefighters, teachers, and more while being entertained by some great local musicians. Then we drop in at East Brunswick High School where the varsity girls lacrosse team honored their graduating seniors before a recent home game. We have information about the upcoming Township Memorial Day observance and talk with some other local organizations that will celebrate the holiday by remembering veterans from East Brunswick. We stop by the 41st Annual New Jersey Folk Festival at Rutgers University, where the theme was bluegrass, and we come back to the Community Arts Center, where Loyalty Day was celebrated by awarding East Brunswick first responders in a program sponsored by the VFW Post number 133. All this, plus we have coverage from Chittick Elementary School's Arbor and Earth Day celebration. So stay with us. This Week in East Brunswick starts now.
Hello everyone, this is David Lansky. I'm the presiding justice here at the East Brunswick Elks Lodge. Tonight we're hosting a night of blues in honor of all of our public servants. Firemen, policemen, teachers, elected officials, and with me tonight here is the exalted ruler of our Elks Lodge, Denise. Denise, can you tell a little bit about the event and who's going to benefit tonight?
Yes, it's about, like you said, it's a celebration to say thank you to our public servants that work so hard. We also have, well, it's a fundraiser for our veterans committee. It's to raise money for them too.
One of the things that the Elks really care about are our veterans. We have a lot of events. We collect clothes for those vets that need socks that are in homes. We also feed the hungry. We do a lot of community-oriented programming, and it's really a great organization. If anyone wants to join the Elks, we're always looking for new members.
If you're interested in coming to our lodge or becoming a member, what you can do is go to our website, www.ebelks.org. We have a calendar on there. It tells you all of our events, and that's the way to find us.
That you were dodging all the time, are you still dizzy? Well, since I come on home, well, my body's been a mess, and I miss your ginger hair and the way you like to dress. Oh, won't you come on over? Stop making a fool out of me. Oh, why don't you come on over, Valerie?
To Catherine Childs in recognition of outstanding and invaluable service to the community.
As someone who taught in the East Brunswick School District for 30 plus years, I don't want to age myself, and also was involved in the choral program, all state choral she's still involved with. I think everyone knows she is at this point. Kathy Spadafino, if you want to come up, she's still the conductor of the East Brunswick Chorale in her volunteer time. I just want to recognize Kathy for her outstanding service to our community.
Thank you.
I surprised you.
You did.
So if I could have all of the teachers and all of the public employees that are in the room just stand up and be recognized. We really want to recognize each and every one of you. And I think everyone in the room will join me in thanking Tommy Abuselman for all the things that he's done for us.
But I like kind of giving in because these guys really do some tremendous work at the Elks, and so it is an honor to do anything with our music. Me and my give it up for my friends. It ain't me, man. We got so much.
The East Brunswick High School girls lacrosse team recently honored the graduating senior players and their parents before a recent home game against Montgomery. The Bears have been led all season long by a strong core of seniors that will be missed. Their actions have affected not only their teammates, but their coaches, fans, community, and families in a positive way, while maintaining the pride that East Brunswick High School takes in the athletic program. Though the Bears were unable to come away with a win, senior Angela Costanzo scored a goal, while senior goalie Tori Loy made 3 saves. Now let's meet the seniors.
During the American Civil War, more than 100 local boys and men served in the Union forces. 7 of them never returned. Memorial Day honors their sacrifice. And on Monday, May 30th, at Chestnut Hill Cemetery in the Old Bridge Historic District section of East Brunswick, we will continue that tradition of honoring and memorializing their sacrifice. Memorial Day originally began as Decoration Day in the years immediately following the American Civil War. In Chestnut Hill Cemetery, there is a GAR plot, perhaps better known as the Veterans Plot, but there are about 8 Civil War veterans buried in that plot, and also more than 20 other veterans are buried throughout the cemetery. So Chestnut Hill Cemetery is the final resting place for nearly 30 men of East Brunswick who served in the American Civil War. The day begins at 9 a.m. when the Crandall Kosman Post of the American Legion conducts its annual Memorial Day service at the Veterans Plot. At 11 o'clock, There will be a walking tour in the Old Bridge Historic District highlighting the homes of the men who served from the village. At 1 p.m., a local student will be reciting Lincoln's Gettysburg Address at the Veterans Plot at the cemetery, and all day long, there will be a Civil War Living History unit at Chestnut Hill Cemetery who will be demonstrating the lifeways of the men and women of the American Civil War. This Memorial Day, Monday, May 30th, we hope that you will be able to join us in honoring our Civil War dead at the Chestnut Hill Cemetery in East Brunswick.
Hi, I'm Angus Kress Gillespie, Professor of American Studies at Rutgers University and Director of the annual New Jersey Folk Festival. We're here on site at the festival, Saturday, April 30th, 2016. This is the 42nd annual New Jersey Folk Festival. This year, our theme is Bluegrass Showcase. We have a number of distinguished bluegrass bands. We have Tony Triska and Skyline. Our Lifetime Achievement Award was given to Barry Mitterhoff, who is a mandolin virtuoso. We also have a number of other bluegrass bands, including Dan O'Day and Eagle Ridge. We also have Michael Burns and Skyline. So all in all, people are having a great time. We have 4 stages of live music. We have 80 craft vendors. We have 25 food vendors. We have a crowd of some 15,000 people. Right here adjacent to East Brunswick. We're in New Brunswick on Riders Lane, very close to Sears. People seem to be having a nice day. It started out a little cloudy in the morning, but cleared up in the afternoon, and we have a tremendous crowd here. People are having a good time participating in the food, listening to the music, and having a great overall nice time.
I forgot the question, forgot my place, or was that the question where I stand, who's standing, who's goes, grace, I must not have it, no one hopes for what they know they have.
My name is Jenny Woods, and this is High Strung Studios Guitar String Jewelry. I make jewelry from recycled and new guitar strings and other instrument strings. Somebody came today and gave me a set of stand-up bass strings, and they're playing here today, so it's pretty cool. I get to make some jewelry out of them. And the Folk Festival is a great place to be to do this.
We are both members of the Ship Model Society of New Jersey that meets on the 4th Tuesday of every month in the Roseland Public Library. And we welcome anyone who's new and wants to come in and try to learn a little and even be encouraged with model shipbuilding. We have 4 models here, and they are 2 of them kits that have been built or are being built, or scratch-built models, which means models in which we build everything ourselves from plans.
So this is Lazy Bee Cigar Box Guitars. We make handmade cigar box guitars and also canjos, from oil cans, gas cans, even washboards. They're basically 3-string or 4-string guitars. They pretty much come from the concept that came before the Civil War. Folks that didn't have money to buy a real guitar started making guitars out of cigar boxes. And then there was like a resurgence in during the Depression when folks couldn't buy, real guitars. So a lot of people started making guitars out of cigar boxes and gas cans, and pretty much the blues was born from it. So we're happy to be here at the New Jersey Folk Festival. This is great.
This New Jersey Folk Festival is part of Rutgers Day, and this is the main event on the Douglas campus, just like Ag Field Day is the main event on the Cook campus. This is very popular with the public. We're very proud to do it. In the background, just behind me, is Brady Wegner. He does circus acts, and as you can easily see in the background here, is tremendously popular. People are having a great time. If you can't make it this year, we hope to see you next year.
John Harder here at the East Brunswick Community Arts Center on May 1st, 2016. And we are at the 2016 Loyalty Day celebration. Loyalty Day has been celebrated since 1921 and ultimately became a national holiday in 1958 by President Dwight D. Eisenhower. A special day to reaffirm Americans' loyalty to the United States. It is a holiday celebrated every May 1st. In front of a packed house of Boy Scouts, firefighters, EMTs, and the East Brunswick community, the VFW honored those who served us in the past and who serve us now in the present.
We can demonstrate our loyalty throughout the year by helping our country be the best that it can be. We can do this by teaching our youth about what it means to be an American, taking care of our veterans who have protected our freedom, and their families, showing respect for our flag, voting in elections, and helping our homeless. Let's work together and show the world that we're proud of our freedom. We are proud of our country. We are proud to be Americans.
Honored at the Loyalty Day celebration with awards and a proclamation from East Brunswick Mayor Kevin McAvoy were Police Officer Jim Angermeiser, Firefighter Peter D'Antono, and EMT Fred Beiser.
This day has been recognized as an official proclamation each year by the President and every President since its inception in 1958. The United States of America was founded by patriots who risked their lives to bring freedom to this nation. The nation's founders are remembered on Loyalty Day, which is a day when we celebrate their freedom, when remembering their responsibilities to continue the legacy of liberty. I stand before you recognizing all of you in attendance who resonate with the patriotic liberties of our founding fathers, but in particular, these three 21st century patriots who our founding fathers would be proud of if they knew how far we had come spanning the past decades and centuries.
On Loyalty Day, we fly our flag. We honor our country. That's our strength. It's a loyalty the citizens of this great nation have towards America. As a Commander-in-Chief just a few short years ago, I had the opportunity to visit such places as China, Russia, Korea, North and South. I went back to Vietnam 3 times. In these countries, they don't have freedom. They don't have democracy. We always wonder why these countries hate America. Why do they hate Americans? They hate Americans because they're jealous. They're jealous of our freedom. They're jealous of our democracy. So we as Americans stand proud. Stand proud because we believe in that flag right there. Americans feel proud We raise our children to love. We raise our children to be strong-spirited Americans, to continue the legacy of this great nation.
Thank you to the BFW and to all the veterans in this room. Without you, we wouldn't be here today. If you asked me a few years ago what Loyalty Day was, I probably wouldn't have been able to give you an answer. And in my opinion, I think that's a problem. This is a great day, and it needs to be more prevalent in today's society. And people need to be more aware of all the work that these workers do for us in just our everyday lives, and what people are doing overseas to protect us and our freedoms. So thank you to the BFW, and thank you to all our veterans. Thank you.
Chittick Elementary School recently hosted an Earth Day assembly in conjunction with the township's annual Arbor Day ceremony, as students performed songs and created posters promoting both Earth Day and Arbor Day. As part of the event, the East Brunswick Women's Club and Stop and Shop donated trees to be planted at Heavenly Farms and the Community Arts Center, and were joined by members of the Township Council, Environmental Commission, and the Department of Recreation, Parks, and Community Services.
Thanks for having us back to make this presentation of this major award. Like to thank the township for continuing with all this, the tree plantings, which are so important for you guys and for your future, and for Arbor Day and Earth Day. On that, I'd like to present the flag. For the 38th year, East Brunswick has been recognized as Tree City, USA.
Whereas in 1872, J. Sterling Morton proposed to the Nebraska Board of Agriculture that a special day be set aside for the planting of trees. And whereas this holiday, called Arbor Day, was first observed with the planting of more than 1 million trees in Nebraska, and is now observed throughout the nation and the world. And whereas, as we all know, trees can reduce the erosion of our precious topsoil by wind and water, cut heating and cooling costs, moderate the temperature, clean the air, produce oxygen, and provide habitat for wildlife. And whereas trees are a renewable source, giving us paper, wood for our homes, fuel for our fires, and countless other wood products, and whereas trees in our township increase property values, enhance the economic vitality of business areas, beautify our community, and provide a source of joy and spiritual renewal. And whereas East Brunswick has been recognized as a Tree City, USA for the 38th consecutive year by the National Arbor Day Foundation, and desires to continue its tree planting ways, now therefore be it proclaimed that Kevin T. McAvoy, Mayor of the Township of East Brunswick, do hereby proclaim April 29, 2016 as Arbor Day in the Township of East Brunswick, and urge all citizens to support efforts to care for our trees and woodlands, and to support our township's community forestry program. And be it further proclaimed that he urges all citizens to plant trees to gladden the hearts and promote the well-being of present and future generations.
This land is your land, this land is mine. From California to New York Island, from Frankfurt to Wall Street Mall. This land was made for me.
Hello, I'm Rick Perrine, Recreation Coordinator in the Department of Recreation, Parks and Community Services. I'd like to talk to you today about the upcoming Memorial Day observance. East Brunswick's Memorial Day observance will be held on Sunday, May 29th at 1 p.m. at the Veterans Monument in the Municipal Complex. 2016 will be the 20th anniversary of the unveiling of the Veterans Monument, and we welcome all residents of the township to attend the observance and thank our veterans who have defended our peace and safety and recognize the many who have given their lives for our freedom. The observance will be hosted by Mayor McAvoy and the East Brunswick Veterans Alliance and will include a veteran ceremony, flag raising, wreath ceremony, and recognition of the 20th anniversary of the Veterans Monument. The Boy and Girl Scout troops of East Brunswick, along with the Rescue Squad and Township Fire Departments, will be on hand to serve as the honor guard for the veterans in attendance. East Brunswick High School's Brass Orchestra and the East Brunswick Community Chorus will also perform patriotic songs. The mayor will unveil new street signs that have been designed to recognize the East Brunswick residents who have died in action defending our country. These signs will be placed on streets named after these residents. The observance is open to the public, and we invite you to attend.